If you've been looking for a record player with built-in speakers at an affordable price, you've probably been disappointed at the poor quality of the choices that are available. And ones with a fully automatic turntable and high fidelity sound have not been available at any price until now. Presenting the Mike-Sonic YY1632 record player. That's Mike spelled with a Y. Why? I don't know. But it's available on Amazon Prime for $99.99. It features an Audio-Technica AT3600L magnetic cartridge with a diamond stylus. And a dual-speed 33 1/3 and 45 RPM belt drive turntable mechanism that can automatically start playing 7 and 12-inch records at the touch of a button.
It's Christmas time, there's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shame.
And it has another button to raise and lower the tone arm to help you cue up a specific track.
E intanto, passiamo al terzo brano. Sarebbe bello pensare che i viaggi vadano sempre secondo i piani.
And when it gets to the end of the record, it will automatically pick up the tone arm and return it to the rest. But did you notice the turntable has already stopped spinning? That's because the automatic tone arm mechanism uses its own separate motor. It's not driven off of the turntable motor like most automatic turntables. And because of that unique automatic tone arm design, there's one feature this turntable has that I don't think any other turntable on the market today has at any price. Check this out. It has automatic tone arm cueing. Just like a linear tracking turntable from the 1980s. You can go forwards, you can go backwards. This allows you to cue up a track without ever needing to touch the tone arm. And if you hold it backwards, it'll automatically go back to the beginning of the record. That's amazing. And if you turn it off while playing a record, it will courteously return the tone arm to the rest automatically. It has a nice wooden cabinet, but a necessary compromise of its compact design is the undersized bladder. You can still play a full-size 12-inch LP, but it will hang off the edge slightly. But that's not going to affect the playback, and you can still close the lid while it's playing. On the front, it has 5-watt stereo speakers and a center passive radiator for improved bass response. And the speakers are in a separate acoustic chamber to prevent vibrations from the speakers from getting picked up by the stylus and causing feedback when you turn up the volume. The built-in speakers are not audiophile quality, but they do still pack quite a punch. Like so many audio devices today, when you first turn it on, it plays a little jingle and then announces what mode it's in.
Vinyl.
You can switch it into vinyl streaming mode,
Vinyl stream.
which will let you stream the audio from the turntable to a connected Bluetooth speaker or Bluetooth headphones. Takes a few seconds to connect,
Connected.
but there it goes. And now the sound will be coming out of this Bluetooth speaker instead of the turntable's built-in speakers. Next is the Bluetooth input mode,
Bluetooth. Connected.
which can be used to stream music from your phone or tablet and play it through the record player's built-in speakers. On the back it has RCA line level outputs, a 3.5mm stereo headphone jack, and a connection for the included 9V DC 1.5 amp power supply. Now I'll give you some direct hookup samples of it playing various records through the line level output.
Our first musical selection is Othello, a rock composition commissioned especially for this record and arranged to display all the capabilities of a high-fidelity system.
Listen now to Enjoy Yourself.
The tone arm is counterweighted and it tracks at just under 3.5 grams, which is the recommended tracking force for this cartridge and will not damage your records. And if I put the stylus down on a laser disc, it does not swing towards the middle, indicating that it does have anti-skating. And according to this strobe disc at 33 1/3 RPM, the speed is absolutely perfect. And at 45 RPM, it's just a hair fast, although that's so close to the correct speed you would never notice the difference. So this turntable has very good speed accuracy. The wow and flutter is also very good at around 0.1% WRMS. Overall, I'm very impressed with the Mike-Sonic record player, but I do have a few criticisms of it. One is that it does not come with a platter mat. The platter does have these rubber bumpers on it, which are generally good enough to support the record and prevent it from slipping on the platter, but it would still be nice if they had included a full platter mat. Also, the auto start mechanism seems to aim for the beginning of the lead-in groove rather than the middle of it. This has been fine for all of the 12-inch records I've played on it. But with 7-inch records, the tolerances are tighter, and sometimes it doesn't quite catch the lead-in groove. See, it didn't catch the lead-in groove. Needed to go a little bit more in. And now it'll play. And despite what the Amazon listing claims, the auto start mechanism does not support 10-inch records. As you can see, the size selector only has positions for 17 and 30 centimeters, or what equals 7 and 12 inches. But that's no big deal because the auto queuing lever is almost as convenient to use as the auto start. I removed the grill and now you can see the complete speaker enclosure is actually mounted on springs to completely isolate it from the rest of the cabinet. That's actually really clever. That way, there is no chance of vibration from the speakers getting into the turntable mechanism. Now here are the rest of the internal components. We have the DC motor for the turntable. This is the preamp board. This is the output of the cartridge going to that. And here's the entire automatic mechanism for the tone arm, which is actually surprisingly compact. This board has the speed and size selector switches on it. And then this is the main amplifier and input and output board. And if you want to adjust the sit-down position of the automatic mechanism, it's actually surprisingly easy. You just loosen this nut, and then you can adjust this plastic arm left or right to adjust the sit-down position of where it lowers the tone arm at the beginning of the record. It's rather touchy, so it'll probably take you a couple tries to get it right, but on mine I just needed to move it a little bit towards the left, and now it's perfect. This is not a sponsored review. I paid for this with my own money, so I can tell you exactly what I think about it. And I think this is an excellent product. It's a rare example of genuine innovation in the audio industry. Instead of just repackaging the same off-the-shelf components, they have an innovative design with features not found on any other record player. So the Mike-Sonic YY1632 record player earns my full recommendation.
Racing with the moon.